So none of this new. As we go into this immigration policy, it does not change how we receive families and how we receive students and how our teachers receive their students and welcome. As we go through this immigration and some concerns that were coming up about how families are safe, when we look at our numbers, are there a change? We are our status quo in terms of our attendance. And that is, I do believe, strongly because we foster a welcoming environment.
When I started, one of the things that we focused on was creating 6 priorities. And one of those priorities is creating a sense of belonging. We're committed to creating and fostering a safe environment for our families. It doesn't matter your socioeconomic status, doesn't matter ethnicity, doesn't matter sexual orientation or political affiliation. We wanted to make sure that people understood that you come into our space, that you are going to feel belong. And if we see something, we're going to figure out how to create these connections, understanding what our students' rights were. And I'll start there. The non-discrimination rights, that all California children, regardless of immigration status, have a right to equal access. That's Ed Code. The other part is the confidentiality piece that you spoke of with FERPA and Education Code. And I'm glad to be a part of CAAASA and this opportunity just to share a little bit. So nothing but love coming to you from Santa Monica, Malibu Unified School District, and Superintendent Shelton here. Just saying thank you, Adam. Thank you, Darneika. And thank you for everybody that wanted to even hear what we had to say. Thank you so much for the partnership.
I think about the CAAASA Conference. I want each of you guys as teachers, as support staff, student leaders that are on here. We have to think about organizations that fuel us. We need to find a place that keeps us encouraged to do the work that we are doing. But how do I keep the next person encouraged to take on this role? So I think it's important to have organizations that support you, because that's going to be key in moving the needle and encouraging leaders to take on this role.
So the California Association of African American Superintendents and Administrators, we do many things throughout the year, but one of the things that we're most proud of is our annual Professional Development Summit that we have once a year. We usually move this conference between Northern and Southern California every year. However, because of its popularity, we've sort of outgrown many of the spaces here in Northern California. So for the last couple of years, the conference has been held in Southern California. And this year, we are really excited to be going to Hollywood, and it will be at the Loews Hotel in Hollywood. And so the CAAASA Professional Development Summit is just a great way just to bring together educators and administrators who are committed to seeing all students within California be successful. But we do have a special lens on our students of color, because historically they have been the ones with the largest learning gaps to overcome. And so we come together and highlight the latest research, we share best practices, we highlight exceptional districts and exceptional leaders, and we really just spend 3 days in just a smorgasbord of learning and activities and bonding.